Hello everyone, I'm back with a kind of different video. I've been wanting to do something like this for a while and I'm finally doing it. Hopefully, I'm not 100% sure what it's going to look like going forward, but that is, I'm behind on my Disney movies, Pixar and Disney. And so I'm gonna start with Pixar. Just also, if you hear anything weird, it is my cats. They just jumped on the table and I'm not gonna make them get down, mostly because it won't work. Like it won't accomplish anything. So yes, I'm going to start with Pixar just because there's a lot less and I'm going to go through them in chronological order roughly. We'll see. I am going to skip the ones I've seen before, especially if I feel like I really remember things. And I am just doing theatrical releases. I'm not doing any like direct to Disney Plus, Disney DVD kind of situation. So that is what I'm doing. Ideally, I would do this like reaction style where like I react while I'm watching, but I don't know how people do that because you can't screen record Disney Plus. I mean, maybe you can somehow, and I just don't have those tools, but that's fine. So this is the first one we're talking about, and that is The Incredibles, which honestly, I don't know if I've ever seen The Incredibles. I know I've seen clips from The Incredibles, but I couldn't remember if I'd ever actually seen the whole movie. So I decided to, in fact, watch it. And I watched it earlier today, which that movie is long. It's almost 2 hours. I did not realize that, although it felt relatively fast. I was just working on a puzzle while I was watching it, and it was enjoyable. It is, I'd be curious, like if you have kids, I feel like The Incredibles, like as characters are really popular with kids, but is the movie really popular? Because I feel like it's the kind of movie I'm not sure I would have been fully engaged as a kid. I say that, I don't know, I feel like I did, I mean, I grew up watching like really old Disney movies, so I don't know, it just felt very, like it did feel slow, not in a bad way, just slow. And like so much of the story focused on Mr. and Mrs. Incredible, which I loved. I thought that was great to look at them as a couple and their challenges and everything. But like, do kids enjoy that? I don't know. I should ask my brother and sister-in-law if my nephew and niece have watched The Incredibles yet, and what their opinion was of it. I don't think they've ever mentioned The Incredibles to me, so there is that. Now that I'm thinking about this, I did want to look up one character actor, like one of the voice actors. Oh my gosh, this is from 2004? I didn't realize it was that old. Oh, Holly Hunter is Helen Parr. I did not know that. Show me the full cast. I do love Jason Lee. It was Mirage, so it's Elizabeth Pena. I feel like I know her voice, so like what has she been in before? Okay, you look very familiar to me. Oh, I bet you I know her from Rush Hour. Hair in my mouth. Especially my mom's family was a huge, we were a huge Rush Hour fan. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it and I'm like putting her voice in my head, like in that movie, even though I haven't seen it in forever, it's definitely Rush Hour. But yes, I really liked that like dynamic, like the parent dynamic. I liked it, like seeing them struggle and seeing them come together. And then I also liked them like trying to parent and like maneuvering all of these things. I thought that that was really interesting. And I have always felt weirded out when I see pictures of like, especially Mr. Incredible and Mrs. Incredible, because their bodies are so dramatic. Like his top is so like, what was that guy on like Cartoon Network? Is it Johnny Bravo? Like I feel like that's like the like vibe, like a triangle, like to the extreme upper body, and then she obviously has like those huge hips. But because it just like, it's not natural. And so, especially him. And so like my eye, like always seeing it, it's always like weird. It's like almost uncanny valley kind of situation. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But seeing it in the context of the movie and like the animation and everything, I actually ended up really liking it. It had, which I'm assuming is intentional. It has very like 60s like mod vibes to me, which I again think is what they were going for. Yeah, like not that it takes place then, but that's like the style, like the single story houses. Like it's just like what you think of. I don't know. Am I wrong? Like, is that what, I feel like that's what they were going for. I don't know. Is it my favorite Pixar film? No. Definitely not. But I did really enjoy it. I would watch it again. Like I said, surprisingly long, but again, for me at least, it didn't feel too long. It felt paced well and everything. So yeah, I don't really have much to say. Honestly, like even while I was watching it, I was like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, I enjoyed it and I'm glad I've seen it now. And I feel like Edna is such a big deal outside of the movie, and like she's not in it that much. So that was interesting. But yes, I really enjoyed it. So I just thought I would share some of my thoughts. This is very short, of course, but I guess I didn't really have that much to say. So, you know. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!